Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, grab your phone, open your banking app, and you see zero. Not an error, not a delay, just nothing. Your money is gone, disappeared. And the scariest part? This isn't a fantasy or a movie plot. This has already happened in several countries, and it can happen again, anywhere. Hi there. If you value honest and clear explanations about how money really works, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what you would do if your bank suddenly vanished today. Now, let's break it down. What actually happens to your money if the banking system collapses? The first hours after a banking crash are pure chaos. Banking apps stop working. ATMs either shut down completely or give tiny fixed amounts. Digital transfers freeze, and you can't send even a small payment. Cards get declined. Apple Pay and Google Pay stop working. People rush to bank branches, but doors are locked, employees are gone, and crowds form with no information at all. At that moment, the only money you truly have is the cash physically in your hands. Everything else is just numbers that suddenly lost their meaning. Let's talk about your deposits. Banks don't store your money in vaults like in the movies. They lend it out, invest it, move it around. Under normal conditions, it works. But if a bank run starts in even a few major banks, the system collapses. There simply isn't enough cash to give everyone their money back at once. Yes, deposit insurance exists, but it's designed for the failure of a few banks, not an entire system. If dozens fall, the insurance fund is drained in days. Governments try to save only the most important banks. The rest collapse, and your deposit becomes a frozen entry that may or may not ever be restored. What about loans? Here's the unpleasant part. If your bank collapses, your debt does not disappear. On the contrary, your loan is sold to another bank or collection agency. You can lose your savings and still owe money at the same time. The irony of modern finance. Payments? Cards can turn into useless plastic. Terminals shut down. Stores switch to cash only, but cash becomes scarce. There's not enough for everyone. In past crises, physical money became so rare that people paid more than face value just to get it. People walked miles just to withdraw a little. Businesses start suffering. Prices change daily. Some products disappear. People panic buy everything. Inflation spikes and sometimes turns into hyperinflation, where money loses value literally before your eyes. Pretty dark, right? So what can you do to protect your money while everything still works? First, don't keep everything in one bank. Diversification is basic safety. Second, have a cash reserve for 2 to 4 weeks. Third, hold part of your savings in different currencies. It's protection from a single crash. Fourth, keep part of your wealth outside the banking system. Liquid assets, durable goods, essential supplies. And fifth, avoid unnecessary loans. Debt becomes especially dangerous during crises. And what if the crash has already happened? First, make sure you and your family have essential supplies. Second, withdraw available cash calmly but quickly. Third, don't panic buy everything. Panic itself is what often pushes the system into total collapse. Fourth, follow official updates but think critically. Rumors always outnumber facts during crises. And most importantly, understand that the financial system will recover, but in a new form. How you survive the crisis depends entirely on how prepared you are today. We like to believe money is something stable, but the truth is, money is only a promise, and banks are just intermediaries we trust with our savings. When the system fails, the only thing that truly protects you is your knowledge and smart decisions. If you want more honest breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment telling me what you would do first if you woke up tomorrow and found out your bank had collapsed.